Hey everyone, BrickLetter18 here today, and welcome back to another LEGO City Rebuild update. This is LEGO City Rebuild update number 4, and I'm taking you along the process of course, well, the title says it all, rebuilding my LEGO City. So when I moved a few months ago, I had an idea to come back with a city that was a little bit bigger and better than I had ever done it before. And I'm really excited to be here today and trying to continue that. It's been a few months now since I moved, so I am quite behind. But as you can see from the progress so far, pretty much all of the buildings are installed here in my LEGO City. A lot of road plates are in as well, but they're missing a lot of tiles. As you can see, a lot of tiling still needs to be done. LEGO just honestly does not give you enough tiles with the road plate kits. As well as most recently in the last update, I finally started doing the front of the city here, where the beach area and park area will be overlooking the entire city. I used to have this table in the old city in my LEGO studio, and I haven't had it for like a few years now, basically. I was there for like 2 years, and I had it only for the first few months. So I'm really excited to have this table back and growing the city a little bit bigger. I added the base plates here and the park area. And now in today's video, I will be just continuing away with the LEGO City, trying to work on a little bit more of the structure and the detail. So obviously I won't get to things like placing the minifigures in this video, but I do hope to have at least what's going to be in the park, as well as the wall, the seawall that's going to go around the city. Once that's done, I would like to get the fabric backdrop out, just because I think it will make the city look a little bit much better, but honestly it doesn't even really matter as much as it did in the old LEGO City. But all right, let's get to it. So the first thing I'm a little unsure about is actually the LEGO City Park, because I think the park is pretty cool and I have lots of good plans for it. But with 4 base plates there is honestly a lot I can do. I want to add the museum, I want to add a bunch of trees and things like that. But something I'm actually considering adding is this, the LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Ferris wheel. I'll actually pull it out. Here we go. I actually used to have this Ferris wheel in my LEGO City as well as the carousel, but I had way more space to do it then. But that was back when I used 4 of the 48 by 48 base plates, the ones down there. But now I'm just using 4 of the 32 by 32. So it is quite a bit smaller and I'm taking up less of the city. But I'm thinking this would be a really cool set to add in it as well, like right at the front or something like that. It's big, it would add a cool look to the LEGO City, but it's not absolutely massive that would take up a huge part of the city. So that's what I'm thinking right now, but of course this set is not built yet, and I want to be working a little bit more on the LEGO City today. So before I build that and try and place that in the park, I think I'm probably going to work on this area here. So this is what the wall is beginning to look like. As you can see, I've went around the perimeter and added all of the bricks. I used a light gray just because I didn't have a lot of white bricks, excess, so I wanted to save what I could, and I had tons of extra gray bricks. Well, not tons, I have definitely more white bricks, but just of the ones I needed. So I did that for now, and I'm going around putting the white panels that will cover it up. And then just like the last wall that I saved in my city, I will continue to use those black bricks that I think look pretty cool and add the perimeter all the way around it. And it'll look pretty good. And I don't know how many white panels I have left, so I might be a little bit short, considering I also need to do over here. But that's a little different because I have to find a way to connect it to the park. All right, this is some progress on the LEGO City seawall. As you can see, I added in the black supports all the way around here. I added the rock pieces instead because I thought it would look cool to have a more unstructured feeling to it with the rock pieces than having the wall go all the way around, and I like how that looks. And then the wall for the park area is underway as well. This one's going to be built a little different just because the park attaches to the city a little bit different, as you can see. So it's going to need some playing around with, but this is going to be really easy to attach, and it's going to have a nice little railing kind of just going all the way around, and it's going to look great. All right, so the wall in my LEGO City is complete. As you can see, I've gone through and even added all of the detail of the fence all the way around it. So I'm very, very happy with how that looks. The only thing left to do is actually go and do the rock pieces here. And that's just tidying it up and connecting it, of course, to the base plates. But other than that, it's complete, and honestly, it's looking pretty good. I really like how it turned out. I think it flows with the city quite nicely. And now, of course, I'm just going to continue working on the details of the Lego city, including expanding the beach area, the park area, and trying to figure out some new tiling for the roads here. Because as you can see, especially back there, I'm missing a lot of tiles. So I'm going to work on that and see kind of what I can accomplish there today. So this is what the status of the Lego city is looking like right now. As you can see, a bunch of the road is now tiled and all good to go because I expanded the road so much. Believe it or not, a lot of the tile actually needed to, well, it all needed to be redone, but it seems like so much tile is missing compared to how I used to have it in the other Lego city. I thought for sure I had everything tiled, but as you can see, there are quite a bit of places where tiles are missing here. So maybe I just have some extra tiles packed away somewhere where I don't know about, but I could have sworn the last Lego city was fully tiled. But anyway, as you can see, this is what it's looking like right now. I've tiled a lot of the main roads into the city, as you can see, all the way along here. Tile square is fully done, and then over here behind this building and at the back is worked on. This area still needs to be tiled a lot, and same with this area back here, and of course up here, back here needs to be tiled, and all the way over here. So like I said, I'm gonna look around and see if I have more tiles anywhere, just because I find it so bizarre that that happened. Because as you can see in this bin here, these are all the parts from the road plates and stuff like that. There doesn't seem to be too many more tiles. I knew there was always short 1x4s, but I thought there was definitely more 2x4s. But all right, everyone, thank you guys so much for checking out my Lego City rebuild update. Really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun, especially working on the beach area. As I take a step back and really look at the city from an overview, I'm really impressed with how things are looking. I'm definitely gonna have to place an order soon to try and get more tiles because I want to complete the road. But other than that, I'm really excited for how things are looking, and I think I'm doing a pretty decent job, you know, rebuilding my Lego city. But anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. Stay tuned for the future Lego City updates and the future videos that I will be doing very soon. All right, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon in the next update.